Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. Yeah, it's been a while and Spirit pointed out some things to us today in relation to relationships, right? Two cards came out and I was guided to talk, or I'm guided to talk about relationships to you, and especially about twin flame relationships, right? That is what this channel is all about. And yeah, the first card that came out says the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. And really, I also want to talk a little bit about the law of attraction, right? And how this works. It's really that you have to embody what you desire. You have to embody what you want in order to manifest it, not in order to create it, because when you desire it, then it is created, but you have maybe no access to it unless you align with it and in this way let it in. So I recommend get familiar with the law of attraction. That's really key on the twin flame journey. So I'm going to read the card to you. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring you those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Yeah. So that's important to know, right? It's so important to know that we already have to embody that. That's all manifestation videos talk about that. So it's very much also about learning how to manifest, right? But we are doing this with a love relationship. So that's this, because this is what we desire most and foremost, right? But it's always what I always say, all your other desires will also like become true, become reality along the way, because once you align with who you truly are, then you attract those people that are a match, and it's really effortless then. And yeah, they just be around you, right? They just come into your life because you align with that. And how do you do that? Well, you have to develop a happy relationship with yourself and with the divine, right? So with the divine means with your higher self, because you have to align with who you truly are as a vibrational being. And this is how we align with our divine counterpart. And the tricky thing about it is that we we have things, blocks in our vibration, we have blocks in our energy, and we are vibrating things that are counterproductive, right? And we have to identify those things and transform them, right? That's our job. That's how we clear our vibration, and then we align more easily with who we truly are. The second card says, I can't get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. It's pretty much the same thing, right? It's funny that those two cards came out together. I'm going to read it to you. As you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another that feels very much like it, and usually quickly. You just cannot get there from there. To get to where you want to be, to that place of feeling better, you have to reach for alignment between you and you. So the capitalized you is the higher self, the divine part of you. Getting yourself feeling good before you take action is always the best process. For when you do not feel good, you cannot be inspired to any action that will solve the problem. Yeah, so taking action, that's made also a little bit what I said about Should you give a gift, present for Christmas? Should you reach out for Christmas? Well, do so if it feels good, right? It's never wrong to reach out to your divine counterpart, but really what matters most is that you feel good. If this makes you feel bad, then just don't do it, because all that matters is really how you feel. That's what really matters, right? How do you feel? uh, Looking at the picture, yeah, well, I was also thinking these days that when you watch readings, uh, it's very often they talk about like timing, right? This and this is going to happen in July or in April or whenever, between 4 to 6 months, or 6 days to 6 weeks, or whatever they give you, like timing. I'm going to tell you, nothing is going to happen if you are not going to work on your vibration. It's nothing to do there. There might be things, cosmic energies aligning that are helping us. I don't know about that, right? Because I'm not too much into astrology, although I do respect that a lot, and I also know people who are like who are very knowledgeable in that way, and that's very useful, of course. But this will not do the work for you. It's not that you just wait around and then things happen on their own. You have to work on your vibration. You have to really learn how to be a match to what you want. That's your job, right? So you have already created what you want because you have this desire. So your union is already there for you. But how can you like manifest it? How can it like show up in your life? Be happy with yourself and with your life, right? Be happy with yourself and with your life. Come from a place of fulfillment, not of lack. And I know that for sure by my own experience that it's not as easy as that, because you can go to a high vibrational place, but the tricky thing is all the wounds, all the blocks are going to show up. They are going to bubble to the surface for sure. They have not been there for the time that you were in a lower vibration yourself, but the minute you go to a higher vibration, all the gunk is going to come up and you will have to deal with it. And you will have to know how to transform it, how to resolve that once and for all, right? To just clear your vibration, clear all of those things out. That's where I can help you. So if you're interested, send me an email. You find the email in the description box. And yeah, and I'll send you my offers. Yeah, so that's what we have to do, right? It's our work, and I know how to do it. I've learned that with my teachers, and of course, it's a process, and many twin flames also fall out of union, right? There are twin flames that are in union and then they cannot maintain that vibration, then they fall out of union again. But basically they already know what they need to do. Basically they already know, and they already have tools, and so they can manage to come back into union rather quickly. And there is also something else. It's this perspective of the soul. The soul wants to expand, not only wants to expand, but is always expanding. Life is about joyful expansion, right? And this also leads to decisions, or to leads to experiences that that make us expand. And what are those experiences that make us expand? It's unwanted stuff, right? It's things that are that by contrast, then we know what we want because we know what we don't want. And then the soul is looking for those things, but not to stay in the misery, right? But only to bounce off of those things and to expand further. And that's also for some twin flames, it's also true that they are in separation, for example, to create greater desire, right? So whatever, it's an interesting journey. It stays an interesting journey. And yeah, and I wish for you to experience those wanted relationships in your life, not only with your twin flame, but with people all around you, soul family. Yeah, have a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.